asalaamaaleykum askan bi ak jërë ngeen jëf di leen dalal fi si Gambian Talents TV kon nu ko daan defee saa su ne di ànd ak yéen ba tey nga gis ne tey ñu ngi fi nga xamante ne mooy diwaani Pencha mi xool ak gannaaw si loolu la ñu am li nga xamante ne mooy face of media bi nag mu doon li nga xamante ne mooy njëlbeenu yoon ak ñu daal di ko am manaan mbir bi na mu ca yóbbu ca la ku ñu ca bamax ñu jël tey ñu nag yéen dina mel ni atulleeg ma di kon nag ñu dugg si biir ñu xool naka la ñuy waxtaan ak ñu ni ba si tey rek non tey dara du yomb ne dugg si biir ñu waxtaan ak askan bi pour xamal leen tey naka la bés bi di demee naka la ñuy waxtaane ak askan bi di xool tey yàlla may ndam li ki nga xamante ne moo ko jagleel di leen ko wax rek na mu ca yebu ca ku ñu ca babax ñu jël tey nag dineen delloo mbuy ba sa mboy ga lii nag mu doon li nga xamante ne lu musta am la mu daal di xëy rek am si ba si Gambie kon boog ngeen dugg si biir ñu waxtaan ak nit ñi ngeen ànd si ki nga xamante ne mooy Fatou Diouf ak suma caméraman bu ñaawat bi di James jërë ngeen jëf tey rek ñu gis ne tey ñu ngi leen gis fi nga xamante ne mooy Pencha mi gannaaw si loolu la ngeen solo yi yaaññi ngeen ñëw teel si ki nga xamante ne mooy Empress naka nga gisee bés bi ak lan nga doon si bés bi tamit
bés bi de to be honest dañ koo rafetlu bu baax a baax parce que doon na loo xamante ne dañ ko soxla it's high time ñu am media houses yi come together ñu indi brilliant young girls yoo xamante ne mun nañoo taxaw ñu gën a faram-fàccal suñ war a use medium yi media how they can positively impact society and this is exceptional so moo tax tey ñu ñëw jàppa si Empress suñ sister la but soo ko gisee moom mooy chief judge bi am part of the panel waaye moom mooy suñ boss waaw
gannaaw si loolu wax bi rafet na waaye baaxalal ma askan bi sa tur bu yaaññi
maa ngi tudd Ndeye Fatou Jabang ñu bëri nag xamee ma si Electra waaw.
lii nag mu doon li nga xamante ne musuta am fii tey nag mu nekk first time mu am lan nga foog ne moom motivate nit yi pour ñu mun a def li nga xamante ne mooy this face of media.
du ma ne motivate nit ñi damaa ne motivate benn nit lu war a motivate Empress ba mu ko def. To be honest, I don't know waaye li ma ko wax mooy I am very proud of her for the fact that she's thinking outside the box ñu bëri ñu ngi ñëw face of lii miss la de but moom mu nekk xale boo xamante ne mu ngi xarañ si biir média bi mu jaral ko mu toog ne si biir média bi suñu waroon a def lu mel nii dina doon lu rafet te dina nekk plateforme boo xam ne dafa empower young girls empower tamit gën a fësal tam media house bi parce que soo leen ko xoolee flyer yu ñëw post ñu am seen representatives is still publicity for the media houses so I think it's definitely a very good initiative that we will support. Yeah.
So léegi gis ne ne tey def ne li nga xamante ne mooy face of media ndax yow asooñu nga ne comme xamal nga ne askan bi ne li nga xamante ne la ki nga xamante ne mooy Empress daal di tàmbale ndax dina ko continuer.
am naa ci yaakaar bu baax a baax Empress dafa doon xale boo xamante ne dafa xarañ dafa ñeme liggéey soo gisee li moo up and down ci face of media bii nii préparation bi soo ko gisee da nga xam ne kii xale boo xamante ne ku fas jom la and in Gambia sooy def events foog nga nekk ko xam te da nga fas jom teg si da nga persistent because if you're not a go getter da ngaa teel a give up te moom du kuy teel a give up so am naa si yaakaar bu baax a baax ne lii dina continuer incha allah waaw.
doon na lu doy waar kon lan ngay wax ñi nga xamante ne ay ndaw leen ñu nekk si biir réew bi te deful li nga xamante ne la kii di nga xamante ne mooy Empress di ko def.
di leen wax ne nañ toog xoolaat seen bopp rek parce que yéene dañ dee toog di laajte réew mi lan lañ ñu defar waaye ñun ndaw ñi lan lañ defal réew mi ku nekk yaa ngi toog sa koona naan da nga xaar government Empress toogul xaar government ne ko xaaral ma def face of media because dafa gis ne day something a problem that she's trying to solve and creating a platform mooy solve problème boobu noonu so bépp ndaw boo xam ne mu ngi toog di seetaan tey soo toogee xoolaat sa bopp nga highlight yow problème si nga toog di wax ne nguur gi fajalu la ko mun ngaa jóg xar sa tànki tubéy faj loolu noonu te soo ko fajee doo ko faj pour sa bopp waaye danga ko faj pour yeneen youths ak yeneen ndaw yoo xamante ne nañ si benefit so na ñëpp emulate from Empress.
gannaaw bu loolu weesoo rek wax bi rafet la tey yow nag kan nga yaakaar moo war a win li nga xamante ne mu nekk competition.
pour wax la luy dëgg bi contestant si sax xaw ma seen tur yi looloo si gën a garaaw ñun dañ dee ñëw rek toog lu waaye indi si table loo indi si stage bi loolu lañ laa judge based on xamuñ la lijjante wuñ foo jógee lijjante wuñ sa background li ñu won si stage bi loolu la ñoo judge.
so yow soo doon judge yan caractère ngay judge.
loolu de duñ ko disclose dinaa bàyyi suñ ci judge bi moom mu wax si.
Jibu MC de la tudda and ñoo jàppale Electra rek ba pare maa nekk chief judge bi for the event tonight yeah.
So what motivates you guys si event bi lan moo leen motivate.
Motivation bi si Electra si Empress la dooree because xalaat rek toog xalaat face of media si page yu nekk xew Gambia yëpp moom mu xalaatal ko boppam ne face of media is one of the outstanding one war a génn alone is unique te for the fact that it's a premium one loolu tam is a call for concern waaye luñ ko ñaanal ak luñ ko advice tam rek mooy na maintain the pageant because one of the most call for pageant as face of media and ñun óolu nañ ko ne te dina ko maintain tam incha allah.
gannaaw si loolu nga gis ne mu nekk ndaw xëy rek def li nga xamante ne mooy face of media ndax yaakaar nga ne ki nga xamante ne mooy Empress dina daal di continuer lu mu commencé nii.
daf ko continuer Empress jàmbaar la te every time nañ ko ñu ne ko Empress loo mun ñu munuñ ko Empress dafa ñàkk a nelaw ba ñun nañ ko dee liggéeyante ndax nelaw na sax ngir event bi so man gëm naa dina ko yóbbu gëm naa la bu baax a baax.
so tey naka nga gisee bés bi gis nañ ne nit ñi yàññee ne ki nga xamante ne ñoo nekk am kàddum ndawi réew mi tam ñoo nañ fi parce que gis nañ fi kilifa yu bëri tamit tey nag naka nga gisee ak loolu naka lam leen inspiré gannaaw si loolu mu nekk xale bu ndaw ngeen oote nit ñu kawe yi ñu daal di leen di uy si loolu naka nga ko gisee.
Impress xale la waaye dafa yaatu si askan bi lu moo def daf ko óolu parce que dafa am respect si nit ñi soo gisee tey nga oo ay kilifa ñu bàyyi seen lalu ak guddi ñëw toog fii la seetaan waaye seetaan looy def dañ am óolute si yow te Impress si boppam moo toog a óolute boobu noonu kon man awma dara loo xam ne am naa ko ay sikki si mbiram di ma xam ko ba tey so loolu bu si am ñaari xel loolu liggéey Impress la.
so gis nañ nañu ne yow yaa nekk si George si so yow ban rôle nga nekk di play right now.
man maay Chief George bi.
so for yow ñaata years yaa ngi nekk di host a programme like this.
for more than 15 years maa ngi George soo bàyyi xel crown ku ñu nekk doxantu fii yëpp maa leen crown in the Gambia so te ëpp nañ ñooñu man tam xëy na am nañ older si man for more than 50 close to 20 years léegi maa ngi George pageant as the Chief George so any pageant boo doon jibu mooy dañ ko dee waxante sa ñoom face of youth ji dañ ma dee jow sañ ma jibu mooy George xam ne ne dina ñëw su tukki wut mu ngi Gambia dina ñëw so olute boobu rek it's enough for me so du ma dee faral di pour xam ngaay man lu ma xam rek mooy loo ma jox guddi bi ak loo deserve parce que képp ku nekk képp koo xam ne ñëw na contest am na loo xam ne liggéey na ko bàyyi na ko pour bés bi so ku deserve affaire rek si kattan yàlla kooku leen ko joxe xam ne mooy crown bi rek te ñu tax bugga nañ ñu crown koo xam ne sa tey mu nekk di first crown holder of face of media mu nekk koo xam ne fu ñu ko teg na nekk ambassadeur.
gannaaw si loolu nga xamal nañu ne yow bokk nga si ñi nga xamante ne ñoo nekk di host te yàgg nga di ko def lan moo la motivate ba nga nekk di host ay events like this ak wala da nga xëy rek bugg ko wala da nga am si rôle modèle bi nga xamante ne da nga ko si daal gis wala naka nga mën a explainer gars yi.
no well man activiste la in the society ñëpp xam nañ ma bu maa door di George pageant in this country óolute bi leer ñëpp a óol ne jibu mun na koo yóbbu man tam ma try to make research and make experience about pageantry ba ma àgg fu ma àgg ni tey te toog ma benn bés rek mu xëy mu ne bu ma doon door it was difficult it was purely out of experience waaye tey fu ma toog mun naa xoole queen samay like this ambassador dina leen fu sori based on the experience I have ak fu ma jaar so xëy na Gambia ñoo ma óolu foofu rek am an activist politician laa maa ngi liggéey tam for the state waaye óolute bu ñu am di ma jox ay nekkut pageant kese different platform ma ma join as the Chief George loolu rek xam naa óolute bu Gambia am la rek.
so 10 years back yaa ngi host li nga xamante ne moo nekk pageant bi nii so lan nga ñu mën a wax si sa jafe-jafe yi ak li nga xamante ne moo la si gën a ne ñamal ñu si tuuti rek.
waaw jafe-jafe mooy fairut ku nekk na la fairut parce que ku nekk bëgg naa win loolu understand nañ ko man tuumal nañ ma façon tuumal bu nekk ok waaye nag sant yàlla lu ma dee gën a kontaan lu mooy plateforme bi dañ ko dee créer pour ñoo xam ne dañ dee mën a am chance pour wax seen boppa génnee seen boppa won askan bi ñoom ñooy kan am plateforme mooy dafa yóbbu gaay fu sor am na ñoo xam ne fii lañ dee jaar tukki represent Gambia def lu nekk so loolu rek daf ma dee gën a woon ne am na ñoo xam ne am nañ plateforme si lii loolu kontaante la rek si man
loolu tamit mu doon alu yaa ngi soo tey kan nga yaakaar ak yan caractère si ngay gis si nit ba nga yaakaar ne kii nag moo war a jël COP bi kii nag moo war a nekk ko xamante ne mooy suñ queen comme nan nga ñu mën a ñamal rek tuuti.
awel xamanguma parce que George si dañ ma dee dimbal ñu set up a criteria boo xam ne boobu la ñoo George in the night ñu ngi dem set criteria bi right now suñ paree si criteria yi dee set out of koo xam ne mut na everything su du yëpp sax waaye am na yoo xam ne laal na ko te war naa win.
so ñamal ñu sa rek.
well doorangu binanguñ dara moo tax.
yow si sa yu nga def yu passé yi ñamal ñu si comme si lan moo nekkoon di raison lii ak lii ngeen naa jël ñi nga xamante ne ñoo win.
out of experience we can look at when it comes to platform in particular content daf day important trop ak organisation understand nga am na ñoo xam ne tamit during their talent la gaa di am na catwalk lañ dee win so different criteria moo dee win loo nit waaye ñu ne dee try as much as possible to familiar ourselves with everything koo xam ne at least si yëpp sax su amul 10 sax daf day am 7 wala 8 si bu nekk so kooku noo amin mut na ambassador so daf dee jafe waaye well te 10 mis lañ am tey dafa gën a métti sax waaye yàlla nañu dimbale dinañ am win incha allah.
jërëjëf.
dama ñëw pour support then after Impress ma sister la yow pare tamit dama bokk si George si yeah.
so yow as a George for how many years yaa ngay def li nga xamante ne mooy George.
man nag George foog naa dama ko dee def lu bari man maa dee organise maa dee train girls yi maa dee sketch production bi comme wàllum loo xam ne comme performance te loolu la gars yi comme di def si kaw stage bi man maa ko dee design so man mainly maa dee oo George si so bii moom dama ñëw pour toog George gars seetaan enjoy bi yoon nekkuma di daw di sona.
ñu gis na li nga xamante ne mooy face of media bii mu nekk bés bi njëkk bi nga xamante ne ñu ngi koy def fii nii lan nga foog ne moo leen war a motiver ñi nga xamante ne ñooy ndaw yi Gambien si si abaat li nga xamante ne mooy face of media parce que bii ki nga xamante ne mooy Empress mu doon ndaw bii mu nekk first time rek mu xëy def ko lan nga foog ne moo war a motiver ndaw yi.
ndaw yi war nañ la motiver waaye ñoom tamit dañ war a motiver seen boppa comme lu ma dee faral di wax suma queen si rek na gaay create up space gis nga soo create up space sa boppa di nga mën a def loo xam ne kenn foogul ne di nga ko def soo na gaay gën a comme la motivate bi na ko gaay starté seen comme la motivation bi na ko gaay starté seen boppa su gaay starté seen boppa motiver seen boppa gaay di def loo xam ne baax na gën na si society bi other people also come and motivate them so foog naa daal loolu noonu su amee den foog na dina yomba.
ñu gis ne ñoom nag dal neen di commencé li nga xamante ne moo nekk face of media ndax yaakaar nga ne dinañ ko continuer.
man lu ma foog ne ko continuer because foog naa media houses yu mag yi waroon nañoo ñëw pour support because li dafa nekk loo xam ne for the first time ma ngi koo dégga comme si àddina bi not only Gambia ba àddina bi so dafa nekk loo xam ne dafa important torop foog naa media house yu mag yi yéen sa waroon ngeen a seen Aïssatou mi mu ñëw represent leen wala yow sa nga ñëw represent gaay waaye wala GRTS QTV xam nga Paradise TV next time na ko gaay try ñu def ko lu rëy nga xam ne comme media house yi ko like nañ si gis seen boppa understand nga waaw so loolu laa foog ne comme man su bi dina continuer am naa si yaakaar.
gis ngeen ki nga xamante ne mooy Yaayi Seynabou mu bokk si ñi nga xamante ne ñooy def Miss nag moom nag ñoo daal di dugg si nga gis ne ñu ngi ànd si ak ñi nga xamante ne ñooy fans club bi gannaaw si loolu la gis ne mu doon li nga xamante ne lu neex la ñëpp kontaan si nag mu doon lu mucc ay ki nga xamante ne mooy Seynabou nag ñii yëpp ñu doon ab supporter am yi li nag ñoom nag ñu kontaan si ba bëgg a dee waa këram mi génn waa mbedd mi génn askan bi yëpp génn daal di support ki nga xamante ne mooy Seynabou lii nag soo ko gisee neex na ba noppi kon daal waa si sa naka nga gisee programme bi tey.
programme bi neex na trop.
waral lii.
Seynabou.
tamit yéen foo leen teg Seynabou. fii laa ko teg waaw waaw. lu waral ngeen print saa de Seynabou yéen Seynabou lu mu leen jaral.
monsieur jaral lu nekk moom. lu nekk la ñu jaral moom waaw waaw.
soo Seynabou mooy win tey.
incha allah foog mu win. waaw waaw.
neex na ba noppi ba ne na mu ca yabu ca ku ñu ca babaax ñu jël di ngeen gis ne ki nga xamante ne mooy Seynabou moom la waa famille am génn askan bi yëpp génn daal di nangatoo nag fasee nag ñëw di ko support. soxna si sa sanse tamit lan la.
gis nga ko de nii laa ko defee tey.
noo jéem jëlal ma sanse bi.
soo tey nii laa ko defee.
ñu ne ko mënul ba lu yàq yow mun nga baaxee askan bi sa tur bi.
man la Aïssatou Coly Gambian Talents Aïssatou Coly ñëpp. so maa ngi nii tey amee ma mic bi waaye tey dama ñëw pour support Star.
gannaaw si loolu ñu gis ne bi mooy njëlbéenu yoon ñu daal di amee li nga xamante ne mooy face of media lan nga gisee ba si tey bi.
waaw kontaante rek you know for the first time ñu ngi am koo xam ne mu ngi si media bi mi nekk Fatou Badji ñëpp ñu xamee ko Empress mu organize such thing is to foster unity and of course to bring you know media personnels wala media practitioners together pour ñu am fun a little bit because ñoo xam ne ñoom ñoo dee def media di joxe ay information si most of the time doo leen dee gis bu baax si public bi wala ñu dem am fun because ñu ngi am ay stories yu war a binda and some of the things that yu nga xam ne loolu leen dee def so this is just you know for media practitioners to basically come out to showcase their talent but also to network as well as various individuals from various media houses.
gannaaw si loolu bu weesoo ñu bëgg laa laajte nag ki nga xamante ne mooy Empress ndax li nga xamante ne mooy face of media bu mu commencé ndax déwén dina amaat.
waaw dinañ ko dinañ bëgg mu am you know dinañ ko séntu incha allah so hopefully if this one is a success incha allah next year tam dinañ séntu beneen.
ndax di nga motiver ñi nga xamante ne ñooy ndaw yu nekk fii mun a def li nga xamante ne la Empress def te defuñ ko naka nga gisee loolu tamit.
waaw it's not just about you know pageantry la ndaw yi wala ñun ñu war a engage ourselves in waaye nañ isi more creativity su ñëwee wàllum showbiz wala wàllum fun in terms of lu ñoo assiyee ñun yëpp together because Gambia ñun yëpp a bokka and of course soo waxee media and soo waxee journalist ñu bëri dañu foog ne nit yi dañu xamee ay mic ak ay pen or book la ñu xamee but déedéet you know we have hidden talents yu nga xam ne mu ngi si various journalists yi te these such programs loolu dina tax nit yi ñu xam some of the hidden talents yu nga xam ne journalists yu am so mun naa ñaaka bañ a nekk tamit pageantry mun naa nekk leneen you know mun naa nekk news reading competition or whatsoever but na nekk loo xam ne at least it will motivate the younger ones as well sa maasi suma maasi ak maasi ñoom si saaxo Ramatulaay Jaawo Kër Fatou Mariama dem Star TV you know pour ñu génn si nga gis all the time ñuy ñëw to basically improve ourselves but also ñu jéem a foster some of these things.
yow est-ce que tey ñu gis la fii tey ban face of media nga daal di jox ndam le tipp ko rek.
man Queen baax na you know because xam naa Seynabou Sané xam naa Fatou bi Camara xam naa tamit Awa Sané Awa bokkoon naa moom class during suñu school days yi at the Media Academy for Journalism and Communication so dinaa bëgg naa gis gars yi ñoom daal dañ am first runner up wii na ak second runner up yëpp waaw.
next year mbaa di nga ñëw.
déedéet pageantry it's not my area but dina encourage ma younger ones si office ma interne si ñu ñëw.
rafet na ba noppi ñu ne jigéen boo ñuulu dangay xees wa tamit suma caméra man bu ñaawat bi jëlal ma sant bi kaw ba suuf ku mënul bawu nag lu yàq yow soxna si nuyu neel.
fay na la ma ngi laa fay suma yooyu rek ñaawoo de.
yow lay jàppale bañ nga mer rek.
soo foo de.
so mun nga baaxee askan bi sa tur bi.
waaw ñu ngi may ooyee Mariama Sissaho so I'm here speaking on behalf of N24 radio and TV because ñun daal nañ fi am contestant.
yéen kan ngeen fi am tey.
ñu ngi am Fatou bi Camara moo nekk contestant number 5.
gannaaw si loolu nag gis la si bés bi yàññi bi nga xamante ne mooy face of media bii mu nekk njëlbeeni yoon mu daal di am naka nga gisee bés bi.
waaw kontaan naa si trop because media bi amuñ dara loo xamante ne moom la ñuy ooyee suñu bos kon suñu amee lii mu war a ñu boole ñun yëpp doon benn guddi gi ñun tam naan am nañ guddi boo xamante ne ñun lañ ko féetale kon boog dafa nekk loo xamante lu neex si xol la te lu rafet la ma ngi ko rafetlu bu baax a baax di gërëm team bi yëpp.
ñu ne ko guddi tey sa noonu nalaw bu nalawee sa noonu nañ ko bàyyi bu sedd nañ ko bàyyi bu sedd gannaaw si noonu la ñu gis ne bési tey bi xale yi teewu neen bés bi tamit nekk na loo xamante ne lu ñaañ leen yéen tamit ngeen am fi ki nga xamante ne moo leen di représente naka ngeen waajalee bés bi.
wàccaay bi métti na torop métti wut because moom tam nekkul koo xamante ku naxaar xel la xale boo xamante ne xale bu brilliant la ku ñemee li nga xamante ne mooy wax la kon bu ñu waxee journaliste yi war rek xam ne loolu moom déranger wuñu xam naa yeneen saa yi ñu war a xalaat suñ creative voie and stuff bi loolu jëloon suñ time tuuti rek bot alhamdulilah.
dafa mel ni óolu ngeen seen waay.
óolu na ko torop sax waaw.
kon tey ndam li fu muy dem.
N24 lañ bëgg mu dem daal. waaw
nee na ba noonu. so tey naka nga gisee di nga gis ne li nga xamante ne mooy face of media mu daal di fi am njëlbeenu yoon comme ni ma ko waxee si commencement bi ndax yaakaar nga ne lii dina continuer.
waaw yaakaar naa ne bu fekkee ne team bi téye na fu ñu war a téye dina continuer because loo xamante ne comme media bi ñoo ko moom so su fekkee ne gars yi téye na fu ñu war a téye rek incha allah dina dem.
loolu nga wax de.
waaw dina dem incha allah.
neex na ba noppi kon ñu bàyyi leen ñu toog ak yéen ba si kanam delluwaat si yéen rek.
jërëjëf.
thank you.
Good way and in a bad way, and I know this because of all the works I've done in my life, and I'm a trained economist. The period of my work that I appreciate the most was the period when I was managing director and editor-in-chief of the Daily Observer and also director general of the GRTS. I know how powerful the media can be, and for those of you practicing journalism, never ever underestimate what you are doing. I grew up as a child in this country learning the art of speaking English, listening to Bora Mbuj, Peter Gomez and others making commentaries of football and national events, and that impact is still with me. I grew up reading stale copies of the Daily Observer, essays by Baba Gale Jallow, by Shirif Bojang, by Dr. Sajatal, and you name them, and I could never have been who I am today without going through that process. Coming to this information age, powered now by artificial intelligence, the media has become even more powerful than it ever was. So if we have our young people come together to create these platforms, the least we can say is thank you and keep it up. And Madam Jallow, these women, Madam Jallow, Your Excellency, these young men and women, they're different from your generation. You know, your generation will say, thank you, keep it up, they are very proud, they want more than that. So our responsibility is even bigger now. But I'm really proud of this woman, and because every single event I have attended, I've found her there with her family. So is Her Excellency the First Lady, Madam Fatoumata Barbaro, and a lot of government functionaries who I meet at these events. I know we come with something, but I know these young people, more than that envelope, sometimes they just want your presence. And on behalf of these young people, I just want to say that we appreciate you, we appreciate your family, and please extend our appreciation to His Excellency, the Vice President. Mbadin sunkutol ni mbadin kambanol, nsewo tabake purkana jambi, nyimben sifa ayen sewo bake, katu hadama dingo, ibe kuo kuto, natle ila fde kututei, inyantale jutu ila kebarolla. Natran nata janko nyose ya ngajibe, jumale nyinno nyinti, woto njikita ko Gambia funding kewol, so mabaliele. It's our country to build, and the media has a role to play. We live in a very fluid world. If you look at what's happening across the border and in other areas, the media always has a role. You can either amplify the good or amplify the ugly. But with the beautiful faces I see here, I know what you will amplify will be the good and the best of the best, because we live in the most peaceful country, and we are led by Africa's most peaceful president, leading the continent's happiest nation, the smiling coast of Africa. The youths are happy. Thank you.
with the aim of exploiting them for profit. Men, women, and children from different backgrounds are victims of this crime, which occurs in every region all over the world. Traffickers posing as labor recruiters fraudulently recruit Gambian workers for employment in Europe or the Gulf. Ladies and gentlemen, panel of judges, the root cause of human trafficking in the Gambia are low salary, unemployment, and lack of support. Studies show that victims that experience human trafficking may exhibit signs of anxiety, depression, name them. Panel of judges. The media has a light role to play in mobilizing an involvement to help improve and prevent human trafficking in the Gambia. The media is a powerful tool for social change. Example of this is Fatu Jain, a victim of human trafficking, a Gambian citizen, who suffered a lot in the hands of the Arabs in Kuwait. But because she was educated, she used funds of her boss's children to connect to the internet and seek for help, and through that she got her freedom and was brought back to Gambia. Media publicity should be put into consideration to ensure and approach that there is no violation for the rights of the victims and survivors. Medias like What's on Gambia, with over 496,000 followers, Gambia's very own platform, is one of the best platforms to educate and sensitize people about the danger of human trafficking. Panel of judges, ladies and gentlemen, to conclude, my advice to my fellow youth will be wise, be sensible, be creative, stay back, be patient. Allah Almighty says in the Quran, He will never burden a soul more than what they can bear. So for that reason, no situation is permanent. Stay back in your country, work hard, be creative, do something, start from somewhere. Even if it means starting from the scratch, just start. And you know what? You will make it. If others are making it, then you will. Thank you all for your attention.
Good evening to the honorable judges. I'm Marjorie. I've been introduced, but yes, this is me representing the only radio station that speaks your language, Afro Radio. A round of applause for my office, please. Thank you. All right. My platform is on the standards. It's on the major standards of journalism. The standards of journalism are complex and dynamic and are interpreted in different ways by different journalists and news organizations under different circumstances. Practicing journalism is complicated, still has the same purpose with the standards, which is to produce the most accurate, fair, and useful information possible. Some standards of journalism, of quality journalism, are obligatory, some are quantifiable, whilst others are aspirational or require judgment and discussion to apply. But in almost all cases at major news organizations, these standards are subject to constant reconsideration and revision, whether to prevent the intermittence of an error or to adapt to new means of collecting and reporting information. The qualities, the major qualities of the major standards of quality journalism include A, avoidance of bias, which is to present facts in a way that you're not being associated to anyone. And 2 is balance. You need to represent all sides of the story, not to give undue weight or legitimacy to one side or point of view. And 3 is context, which is to present the facts in a way that presents their clear meaning and accuracy. And 4 is documentation. It's a standard of quality journalism. Documentation includes studies, research, pictures, videos, and audio recordings. Number 5 is fairness. You should treat every subject and every source with respect, giving them a chance to say their point of view. And in some cases of any allegations or assertions against them, give them a chance to defend themselves. And 6, multiple credible sources, which includes the people who know relevant facts about issues. This includes eyewitnesses, officials, and experts. And last but not least, verification, which is to check and confirm all facts of the story. These standards are eminent to making sure that news is distributed in the best possible way. And if newsrooms could understand the value they have on people's lives, that they will do better by providing quality journalism. Tonight, if crowned Face of the Media 2024, I will use my crown and influence as a radio presenter to shed light on the standards of quality journalism by sensitizations, working with the Ministry of Information and Communication Infrastructure and also the Gambia Press Union, helping journalists understand their rationale and nature, thereby giving them conceptual and analytical tools to evaluate credible information and in some cases oppose it. I thank you for listening.
to know life. Give me the chance to learn. Give me the chance to fulfill my dream. Representing Star Radio. My platform tonight is in early marriage. But before we go further, I would like to let you know what early marriage is. Early marriage, a marriage in which one or both spouses are under the age of 18. In the Gambia, early marriage proves to be a deep-rooted cultural practice that continues to harm the lives of young girls in the Gambia and in the sub-region. In most communities, girls are forced to get married at a very young age, irrespective they are going to school or not. Many young girls have dropped out of school in the name of marriage. This practice is common in the rural areas, and many people attribute this to cultural belief and the fear of grandchild remaining unmarried. Social factors, it includes peer pressure, too much freedom and ignorance. Economical factors, poverty. In July 2016, the Children's Amendment Act was enacted which established and prohibited the minimum age for marriage at 18 years. The Constitution of the Gambia and the other international conventions, such as the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child, all these are instruments that prohibit early marriage. Meanwhile, research has also indicated 23% of the Gambian girls are married before the age of 18. 5.6%. However, I believe that with these existing policies and programs, the narratives can be changed by launching a media campaign against child marriage in the provinces, which includes the crippling effects and the dangers of child marriage to our young girls. But as we speak, ladies and gentlemen, all these policies and programs have gathered dust. That is why I am saying with effective support from the media, we can make a difference by launching a media campaign against child marriage. Ladies and gentlemen, and my co-contestants, I firmly believe that we can break the chain and shed light to the untold stories of child marriage in our beloved country. I thank you all.
According to Government Press Union, 22% of respondents have had reports of sexual harassment in their workplaces. 40% of these have had it more than twice. 23.9% are aware of someone being sexually harassed. And 13.7% have had personal experience of sexual harassment. They are implicable judges. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I greet you all. According to a 2022 report by UNESCO and the International Center for Journalists revealed, 73% of women journalists have experienced online and offline attacks connected to their work. Ladies and gentlemen, this therefore leads me to my platform, which is harassment against women in the media. Harassment is any form of unwanted behavior, verbal or physical, or even suggested that makes a reasonable person feels uncomfortable, humiliated, or mentally distressed. Women journalists have a long history in the news profession, and they made a significant impact in the field. But despite this, harassment remains the biggest hurdles that these female journalists face in their day-to-day activities. Women journalists worldwide have gone through gender-based harassment, and their abuse abuses largely go unpunished, resulting in a culture of impunity that may serve as a chilling effect on freedom of expression. According to Statistical Research Department survey conducted in 2020, which got published in April 28, 2023, revealed around 56% of women journalists in Africa experience verbal sexual harassment at least once in their workplace. It also revealed that physical sexual harassment is more prevalent among women than men. What are the causes of these harassments in our workplaces, one may ask? Well, research has shown that gender inequality and power imbalances between genders is the main cause of such harassments in our workplaces. Ladies and gentlemen, you will all agree with me tonight that even in today's modern society, women are still treated differently in their workplaces simply because of their sex. Ladies and gentlemen, harassment does not discriminate by gender, but generally, women are more targeted and sexually harassed than their male counterparts. But also, many female journalists still refuse to report such incidences, and many organizations still do not have that reporting system, and this triggers nothing but harassment in our workplaces. Ladies and gentlemen, as a journalist, I have a tool that I can use to promote and amplify voices, give platform and make sure that information reaches where it should be, and in the long run, success will be achieved. I will also continue to use my platform and resources and also my influence to raise the awareness on harassment against women in the media by adopting the Gambian Press Union sexual harassment policy to ensure safe and conducive environment for all women journalists in this country. I will also organize events and campaigns to educate the public on the negative impact of harassment, especially on women. And therefore, with this, I can work with the Gambian Press Union, a parental body for media fraternity of this country. I can also work with the Women Journalists Association, an association established for women affairs in this country, especially the women that are in the media, and also think young women. Ladies and gentlemen, I conclude at a gesture reminding you all that I am dressed in a typical outfit originated from the mindset and creativity of a woman. I stand here today in total representation of all women in the world to serve as their voices where they are voiceless. William Shakespeare once says, and I quote, "He who steals your post, steal my post, your post and our collective post." I thank you all for your great audience. Standing before you is Miss Ajifatu Kuyate, a 20-year-old lady with a burning passion for cultural dance, a resilient girl. And if you ask me what my philosophy is, I will tell you that culture is the most effective tool we can use to safeguard our identity, beauty, dignity, integrity, nobility, humanity, and humility. Chairperson,
have a sentimental attachment to culture because it is a component of my society that influenced my life the most. I am going to specifically share my perspective on the roles, values, importance of the preservation of our culture. Respectfully, I urge everyone in this room today to please take a few seconds and reflect on how the norms and values of your societies, your kundas, and your capitals that you came from has developed you into being who you are today. I believe there are actual components of our culture that we can use to fight for us. For example, our values of respect for elders, our communal lifestyle include everything together, doing favors and wonders for each other because of humanity's sake, owning each other's achievements, celebrating each other. Thus, I'd say my culture is not only as a Mandinka, or a Wolof, or a Fula, or a Jola, but my culture as a Gambian is love, compassion, joy, tolerance, dignity, and honor. We are the culture where Sarah go to Fula weddings and dance and own the ceremony. We are the culture where Christians go to Muslim funerals and share the heaviness of grief with Muslims. Let me remind you that we are the same culture where elders are recognized for wisdom, not forgetting na Sarawiani Nyoyaya, na Badiani Hadamadia, where Sino Kubuka Sino Kar, and that culture is beauty and boundary. My audience, the world has taken up the ideas of westernization and modernization, but believe me, the sacred of the black man, the African race, hello, the Gambian race in particular I mean, is not just on his face, but his culture, his food, his cultural attires, his norms and values. Believe me, most parts of our culture has only added to our humanity, our morality, our personality, and our positivity. Being face of the media 2024 first edition, this would be a dream come true. It wouldn't only mean wearing the crown, but this would mean opportunity, having the opportunity to make a difference. If Crown Face of Media 2024, I'd use this influence to create a group for both me and for our entire media house and else focus to breathe even more life into all the positive components of our culture. This group will be called DCG, meaning Dekalichasan Gambia. As we head into a future dominated by new ideas, I find it necessary that we go back to the components of our culture that are beautiful, unique, and necessary for peace and progress for Kairos Sabatina Bango Gambia. This way, we will have and continue to have generations who will know how to stay true to themselves and their beautiful identities. In conclusion, distinguished panel of judges, the issue of culture is personal to me. The norms and values of my Hokuyata Buna has greatly contributed to the kind of lady I am today. It has made me a guy with dignity, a human who has compassion for all who cross our path, a dignified lady in speech, action, and appearance because of my culture, my beautiful culture. And I am 100% sure that I can stay sane, soar, and succeed in any place I find myself. Awa kukumani batama, nyani nyani kama siga, jali mangu ya tebo. legitimacy. As a youth, I know it is not a time of life. It is a state of mind as old as my doubt, my fear, my inspired way to keep my youth young, to keep my self-confidence, my hope, my mission, vision, as well as painting my aims and objectives positive for me. My state and country, constitutional await, authentic judges, co-contestants, prestigious protocol, beautiful ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. Tonight, standing before this auspicious platform is Miss Seda Hussain. Prestigious protocol. My topic of advocacy will be centered on crime against journalists. In recent years, crimes against journalists have become increasingly prevalent, posing a severe threat to press freedom and functioning of democratic societies. This platform aims to address critical issues by proposing comprehensive measures to protect journalists and prosecute those who commit crimes against them. By doing so, we can ensure a preservation of a free and independent press, which is fundamental to a just and transparent society. 1. Strengthen legal protection. A. Establish dedicated judicial units. Create specialized units within the judicial system to handle crimes against journalists, ensuring free and fair trial for offenders. B. International cooperation. Foster international collaboration to extradite and prosecute individuals involved in crime against journalists, transcending borders, ensuring perpetrators to be held accountable. 3. Enhance journalist safety. A. Implement comprehensive training programs for journalists, equipping them with knowledge and skill to mitigate risk and navigate dangerous situations. B. Protective equipment. Provide journalists with necessary protective gear such as bulletproof vests, helmets, digital security tools to safeguard their physical and digital well-being. 3. Combat impunity. A. Witness and protection program. Implement witness and protection program for individuals with crucial information to come forward without fear of retaliation, facilitating a successful prosecution. B. Public awareness campaign. Launch public campaign to raise awareness about the importance of a free press and consequences of crimes against journalists, fostering a culture that rejects violence and promotes respect for the media. 4. International advocacy. A. Diplomatic pressure. Utilize diplomatic channels to exert pressure on government that fails to protect journalists, ensuring free independent states. 5. International collaboration with international organizations. Collaboration with organizations like UNESCO, Reporters Without Borders, a committee to coordinate efforts, share best practices, and provide support for journalists in need. In conclusion, crimes against journalists are an assault on the pillars of democracy and the fundamental right to freedom of expression. This platform proposes a multifaceted approach to combat these crimes, including legal protection, journalist safety and measures, combating impunity, and international advocacy. By implementing these comprehensive measures, we can create an environment where journalists can carry out their vital work without fear, ensuring a free and independent press that upholds democracy and freedom. Thank you.
A Mandinka by tribe, a Muslim by religion. My platform is early marriage or marriage before maturity. It is the result of illiteracy, Our parents are ignorant about the bad results of early marriage. They consider their daughters are bondage. Besides, poverty forces them to get their daughters married. And that bride price will not satisfy their needs. And when the girl child becomes pregnant, it involves her into so many challenges in life. Health problems like depression. She may even lose her life while giving birth to a baby. So, I'm urging the media to sensitize the general public about the damage of early marriage. Thank you all for your wonderful kind attention.
He continues that the other man on the bike started to shoot their truck. He was in the middle and all the 6 people surrounding him were dead. His body was covered with blood. He was terrified and he didn't know what to do. Panel of judges, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and my fellow contestants, I wish you all. My platform aims to shed light on the complexities of the regular migration and the comprehensive strategies to address the issue. In recent years, the government have faced crises ranging from bad governance, corruption, unemployment, and human rights violations. This being the case has pushed many of our youth to the Mediterranean Sea in deep hunt of greener pasture. The government has stated in its National Development Plan 2018-2021 that the diaspora population can be as high as 200,000 migrants, taking into account the migration and multi-generational migrants. 4 of the top 5 host countries most Gambians migrate to are in Europe. As of June 2020, there were 22,840 migrants in Italy, 19,849 in Spain, and 15,535 in Germany. The United Kingdom's Office of National Statistics have indicated that there are 20,000 migrants in the UK from the Gambia, but recent studies have confirmed that there are 200,000 migrants in the UK from the Gambia. The media have played a crucial role in providing
regular migration. Bye. And also disseminating information. Unemployment of many youth in the Gambia. Unlawful migration is a hot and burning topic in many developing nations, such as the Gambia. Insufficient or unlawful unemployment have caused most of our youth to take the Mediterranean Sea in deep hunt for greener pasture. So therefore, if I am from Face of Media 2024, I will, in my capacity as a journalist, raise awareness and also initiate discussions to address the issue. Life in transit, especially in Libya, is dangerous. Being a child or a woman doesn't stop anyone from being able to face any crime. So therefore, we should all
lack of transparency is seen as the major challenges faced by our media industry, which is a loss of trust and credibility. As I upright both this with my gratification, I'm authorizing each of you to see me as a queen with a great compassion and passion, integrity and dignity, empathize and selflessness. A queen with a great vision, which turns her to a diver, descendant of modern Gambia, 23 years old journalist, human rights advocate, and philanthropist. I am Ms. Adifatu Diallo, representative of the Entertainment Media House. Tonight, my platform will be centered on the lack of transparency, a thought which made my face and heart, considering the so many genuine factors to start. But I believe there shall be no justice if I don't give an authentic description of my platform. According to Oxford Dictionary, the definition of lack of transparency is the quality of being seen easily through. Ladies and gentlemen, is it not revealed that there is a lack of transparency in our media industry? What a shock! What a tragedy! What an agony! The fact that such relevant matter has been absorbed needs to be petrifying. Honorable judges, this is outrageous. I believe every media body should be independent, but not in a country where media representatives are only allowed to publish what is chosen for him or her, or otherwise you might see yourself within the circumference of a cage. We have been seeing police who have been investigating state matters, and some have been threatened to drop. We also have seen police who get detained only because they discuss state matters and politics in their media platforms. Some media houses also been boycotted by institutions only because they discuss state matters or they are not with them in the same political support, which is not with the line with transparency. Honorable judges, when a country lacks transparency, it can erode trust, which led to a suspicion of illegal activity. It also affects our communication channels. People turn to gossip information, which needs to be said, which also affect our relationship within the media houses. We have been silent for a quite long time about such a on Tuesday. It was around 2 a.m. Yakunda, just less than a week. And it reads, Sister to the Santungom, jigéen si kaw te am jom, njool rafet te am form, ku dégg baatam bu boppam. These words, well, these words are not enough because you have done more than enough. The journey was rough, but you remain tough. Yow yaay jàmbaar dëgg, kenn du dégg sa baat ba sëgg, parce que yaay jigéen góor dëgg. As you bid farewell to music, we recall on all the events you made historic. Relentlessly, you made all your lyrics realistic. Jongoma, I'm charisma, you know, charismatic. Deguma all of them, but I have to make this poetic. Sis, tey du bés bu ndaw, te yow doo ku ndaw. Sa tur si Gam Music ba faw, parce que caat du doon jàmbaar ba nekk taaw. Kon taaw Gam Music baa ngi nii. In February 2013, when I was nothing but a little girl, you released a hit song, Dream Boy. In it, the lines read, Baby, yow xam nga lu ma la dee fàtte wax. Guddi bu nekk dafa am benn waa ji bu ma déggante yow, waaye du may gis kanamam bi de, te mu ma wax waxi kaka. To be honest, you are a queen. Kon wear your crown, smile with pride and don't frown. For this piece will drown if I don't talk about your hit collabs with prominent Gambian and international artists. SD Birkama Boyo, Barhama Cham, Wali Balago Sek, the list goes on. Sis, yeah, the message for retire. And with a light heart, we applaud you for your hard work, your pure heart, and humble spirit. The movie titled Woman King suits you better. And as I read through these poetry lines, I feel a deep connection between poetry and music. So let me read loud and be specific. Your name will always be in the history books of Gam Music. Your name will always make waves in news headlines. Your name will go beyond the African continent. For your name deserves recognition, for you have shown undying determination. Teral la mojot, dinañ la tàggate duñ xool kenn si bët. Then let the flames of your legacy be closed in the pot. For your lyrics are the true definition of hot. This piece might be short, but in our hearts you will always be remembered. Your unique style we will always talk about. For your impact in our lives has always been intact. Kon dundal, wéral, te muslu si cat. Parce que yaay jika, te amuloo benn sika. Lim fi def, doo dox ba sika. Parce que say jëf war na dëkka. Jël nga music booleeg baax, def ko suñ xol dëkka. The last dance took our only chance to enjoy the melody of your voice and ambience. We love you, sis. Yow yaay jigéen jàmbaar dëgg.
It's true. Pero que si
Have our wings or ropes just like the royal school. Because this is the way we recognize that Mr. So-and-so, Madam So-and-so is a lawyer or is a legal practitioner. But for us in the media landscape, it's so widely open. We should look at that. Whoever can write an article nice essay, they say it's a journalist. Whoever can just pick the mind, yes, psychedelic, they say the journalist. No. It's a profession. And it has all what it takes for us to figure out. And I'm so happy to associate myself with this project. When Barney and Co came to my office at GRTS, said they want to do this program, and from the little proceeds that they will, gather, they will want to sponsor some students on the way journalism at Majak. And I said, why not only Majak, but even the School of Journalism and Digital Media at the University of Uganda. I said, and I played that within my little contacts, maybe one can be the number one that I will follow. We look at ways and means, how best we can try to empower the organizers of fields, of the media, practitioners, so that we discuss it for them. We will do that. We want to have. I took that play in my office, and God willing, whatever it will take, I will endeavor to ensure that it happens for the common good. This is what I want to say. I'm here till tomorrow morning. Since 8 p.m. I was here, still going strong. I can be here till tomorrow at I have passion for what I do. One thing to the young journalists, not to terminate, our profession, we are not wealthy. We are poor. We don't have the mansions. We don't have the beautiful cars. We don't have the fat accounts, in the banks. But you hardly hear us in corruption scandals. You hardly see us being paid before commissions of inquiries because of why we believe in what we do with dignity, honor, and respect. And what is more dignified than that? On that note, I thank everybody, congratulate the good winners, thank the panel of judges, the organizers, and of course, the able moderators. It's not easy to moderate programs. Artists will be there, give me time. The DJ will be there, give me time so that I can showcase my talent. But again, in development communication, this is what we call inter-education concept, meaning entertainment and education. And all of us here this morning, we were all entertained. And in the process, from the contestants, we have been all educated. I respond.
Are you ready? Tell again. Tell again. Very good. I want us to go crazy with this one through the one.
Uplifted from the pits of hell. Tell me, where will the African seeds be if you didn't unlock all these anthems of success? Evil, bombarded.
Wait!
tears of a woman. The strength of a woman is in the tears she dropped, but the wound still held inside and survived again. This breathing sacs surrounding penis are all covered with cracks and feelings of evil. That's why when I sneeze blood. When I cough blood.
Freedom! Freedom! Freedom!
They say Africa is at no, it is digitalized.
All right, thank you very much. Your time is up. Round of applause for Maria Majalama, SS Media. Thank you.
I've been walking with my face turned to the sun. Weight on my shoulder, bullet in my gun. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run. I do what I can when I can, when I can for my people. While the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night, that's when I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones.
You have made it 100 miles to freedom. But you got to pick a new name to mark your freedom.
And I don't mind if I lose any blood on the way to salvation. And I fight with the strength that I got until I die. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. You hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on. What's around the bend, running behind to places I belong. And I just went stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. And you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna
All right, thank you very much. A round of applause for Tony Valde. What's on Gambia?
On Barina, yai, non Barina. Sama yai, boy, boy, to masanon, yeah. And for one, Osada, Miliama. Miliama, Pencha also. Listen closely. Can you hear the melodious birds sing? Have you not felt the rhythms of the river's waves? Let me tell you and connect its beauty to the most beautiful, our culture. Through our cherished heritages, we find tranquility, embracing the best mornings offered by our morning chulu. Mbamaleti ya durongo nyawate andum alialo neko mansa musole kagarabu bote. We hail, sing and salu, gabi ya pantabadi wa kabu nyancholu. Jahamoni ni kaladu kuyati mansa jeni fele lota, fulasi nalo fele wajago nutoku. Aulema mawoya lenting and abuba way you there. Laila, 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 Fama Laila, Laila, Kubina to Maladu, Laila. Laila, 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 Fama Laila, Laila, Kubina to Maladu, Laila. Como the soul settles in this place, there are the yenga looking balakora and balafoko. Music. We've healed from the wounds that inflicted us with slavery. Colonization and modernization is not powerful enough to silence the Jonas Bukara, not mighty enough to merit the brilliance of the fullest beauty. Mandingola tentamo anisuruala sabaru. Naado, sunyu chosan, sunyu choice, sunyu buga buga, na kairo sabatidu. So let us embrace our culture. Let our roots run deep. Stand proud and strong. Our heritage we will keep. In diversity we find strength. In unity we must embrace. Let us embrace our culture. Let love and respect take its place. Dinanya Nip Jama at Salam. Now you all say Amin Ya Rabbi.
And I could. Being an African does not just mean I was born in Africa. It means I have embraced my culture and acknowledged my worth. But the fact is, Africa was born in me. I unquote. And an atrial aura of humanity and respect, I fold and unfold my name, Mariama Jani, a true representative of Mama Africa. I am from the trench under the drums of SS Media, carving me as a representative standing for the voice of the youth. In these dark hours, I will throw into wind paths as we steamer in the sky to lament on a platform tilt Africa's identity. Ladies and gentlemen, it is in the highest degree Celsius to quench the truth out. The question is, what is stopping the media from portraying the beautiful aspect of the continent Africa? The braveness, hardworking, responsible, creative and painstaking my African people are. Images of Africa are negative, war, corruption, violence, peace, and unity. Display those smart pieces, bending microphones, switching cameras off to mark clothes. Is this the media sovereignty of peace? I don't know respect. Cultures and traditions defines who my African people are. Norms and values are well respected. Totems and taboos are well observed. Humanity and unity are well practicalized. Isn't this a beautiful identity for the media to portray? The most important news seen on screens. But in the magnet forcing and manipulating the minds of Africans to migrate illegally into these Western countries. is simply because of the exceptional emails and amazing news the Western medias are broadcasting. Can African medias broadcast the amazing aspect of Africa too? For Africa to serve as citizens that are feeding on trust, dying out of starvation without income, at least in Africa, we are not for humanity. What's good for the ghost is bad for the government. What suits their identity isn't what suits our identity. A Western citizen's nude picture might be exposed into the media without being said or sad. But when an African's nude picture is exposed into the media, the father's voice is strapped and cracked in a chain of statements. Then societal phenomenon act as a salve in every sweeping path, a true image of Africa's identity. Peace, unity, and tolerance. The theme of today's program is mixed with the way that the African skin was made of. But I don't comprehend it when every coverage room is filled with facts, hearts filled with rights. African music is time to wake up from the sleep. For we are not blind, we choose not to see. We are not just Africans, but in the roots of traditions. All flowers of culture lights up Africa. In the tapestry of those roots, Mama Africa reveals all these nations, embodied with rich heritage. Mama Africa reveals Senegal. Mama Africa reveals South Africa. Mama Africa reveals Mauritania. Mama Africa reveals Nigeria. Mama Africa reveals Guinea. Mama Africa reveals Gambia, the smiling coast of Africa. Rest in peace, Musambo. Crimes against journalists. Their works like bullets strike the pool, but the price they pay is far too high. But daring to speak the truth, they face intimidation, violence, and death. Their stories are silent, their voices frail. Let's take a look at the last of our great media icons. One like China Hyderabad,
who fight for our righteousness leaders. So let's all stand with this brave souls, whose words are going to attack us next. Together, we stand and defend our rights and shall cry for. Are you serious?
Through the transformative journey of style, we unlock doors to independence and self-discovery as a future filled with possibilities. Through the power of skill acquisition, it is through honing our abilities that responds a life of substance and fulfillment, transcending the limitations imposed by our universe. Let our talent be the prospects that build every branch, canvas of dreams and aspirations, steering us towards a future of our own design. In a world where choices shape our destinies, I present the art of hairdressing as more than just a talent. It's a symbol of empowerment instead of succumbing to the pressure of animal ambition. Let us embrace the beauty of acquiring skills through the transformative journey of style. Use the power of skill acquisition. It is through
in my silence, waiting for the sirens, signs, any signs I'm alive still. I don't wanna lose it, I'm not getting through this pain. Should I pray, should I pray, to myself, to a God, to a Savior who could. I'll break the broken, all I said is your words. I open it open, hold me out, dreaming. All but the actions, all I said the reactions. I'm not ready to die, not yet. Hold me out, dreaming. Like the sea of the I'm done with these to keep my heart, keep my love, Savior who died. Broken, all I said is a reckless word. Pull me out, pull me out, pull me out, pull me out.
Allow me to lead this conversation with the youth of this generation who don't value their moral creation. The desperate, the innocent youth who lost their lives in the struggle. When unemployment and empowerment struggles with no transparency, the life of our youth became pieces. In the world of media, there is no transparency, no hope, no Bible, only loss of hope. Social awareness is the main factor if people are transcending or sympathetic with the act of good behavior. Some sought a specific message to convince people, and this harmony factor has stayed.
Somebody
ñu may wooyee xarit bu ñu tàmm nekk si man ñu may wooyee xarit kër yu taxaw tey ak man ñu may wooyee xarit gas pax ma dugal man ñu may wooyee xarit daa boot ñu ma xamal te ñu may wooyee xarit ñëw dara di wax lu bon si man suba bu ne waaye loolu am na lu ma ko bëri bu baax ma noppi xam naa soo leen sawee sama tey amal leen ñu leen gën a liggéey la jaaxal sa noon bi xam na suba bu ne waaye loolu am na lu ma ko bëri bu baax ma noppi xam naa soo leen sawee sama tey amal leen ñu leen gën a liggéey la jaaxal sa noon bi xam naa bu baax fu may toog fu may waxee léegi xam naa bu baax fu may waxal léegi xam naa bu baax su may noppi léegi xam naa bu baax du may utal nit di jaamal léegi ñu ma teg bët ñu bëgg a man ma
very much, Mr. DJ. Judges, over to you.
Africa's identity could be understood well enough by the youth through presentations, sensitizations, and advocating for our cultural rights and diversity. And I believe when it comes to presentations, most of the media, it is happy to see presenters.
Media is a powerful tool for social change. So for this reason, the media should use publicity to sensitize and advocate people about the danger of human trafficking. Thank you. They will have to operate according to the standards of quality journalism, which includes balance, avoidance of bias, and etc.
The people about it, buying airtimes on the radio to sensitize people and to advocate for child marriage. Thank you.
Go to when such happen to them. I believe every media house should set a policy. And when I said that, I didn't just say it, was said it without enforcing it. Because I learned that there are so many media houses that have such
Thank
policies.
you. Your time is up.
I am a perfect example of that today. I was able to put across the beauty of culture and its values, but also able to bring up the stereotypes whereby people should always be able to speak up, especially when it comes to the negative parts of culture. And I believe if the media is involved, we'll definitely be able to have a lot of impacts. This way, we will have and continue to have generations who will know how to stay true to themselves and their beautiful identity.
By implementing gender rules, that was time to fight crimes against journalists and in collaboration with the Gambia Press Union, that is now called the Vice Activities Organizing after one's first reason. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
As I said it in my platform, I'm married. The media can sensitize, advocate, and educate people. Sorry, can you repeat the question again?
Alright, for clarity purposes, the time was already 15 seconds, so you could have asked. So if I repeat it, if it's off, would you take 15 seconds?
Okay, what I can say is that about early marriage and how I read it on my platform is that the media should try and advocate and educate and sensitize.
As media personalities to operate about this issue is by organizing press unions among the media's houses and demonstrating about this issue. I think with that we will be able to have our honest and open dialogue in our platforms. Thank you.
Yeah, JPC, Gambia Post Authority, the Gambia who are using.
Your interest, go to life, you're going to come to me. I'm not going to do it. We have people's choice. People's choice goes to Sayna Mustafa.
You have she's definitely the people's choice. People's choice. Yes, absolutely.
You guys, stop crying here. I will go there. You will be cold. Ladies and gentlemen, people's choice. Best creative web. Are you guys done with the people's choice and the personality? You can stand next to the car. Can you guys stand there, please? Next to the chair. Best
creative wear.
It's Electra.
It's Electra, yeah. Is that not creative enough?
Yes, it's Electra, best creative wear. But notwithstanding, the original person that won best creative wear is
Miss Ajifatu Ture. Ajifatu Jara. Have you guys seen her creative wear, right?
It's outside the box. It's not the ordinary. It's outside the box. That's what we call creativity.
Miss Congeniality. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Congeniality goes to Sena Musani.
congratulations, Sena. I will deserve. I will deserve.
Congratulations again. Best talent. Ladies and gentlemen, best talent goes to Miss Khadija Tibali. Congratulations, Khadija. Miss Elegant, or Elegance, the most elegant lady in the night or the morning today, goes to Miss Majula Truth. Most elegant Miss. Ladies and gentlemen, finally the top three. Here we are. Brace yourself, you'll be shocked. So while we were looking at the Miss, we were looking at the ambassador. And Empress, we are proud to say that we present 3 ambassadors for you as the first faces of the face of the media. On 3rd position, second runner-up, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Miss Fisiane Career. Okay, let's come back to business. So, ladies and gentlemen, 3rd place, second runner-up goes to Miss
Majula June.
A round of applause for Miss Majula June, guys. Come on.
Let's have an applause. Make some noise.
Why Tatulen force second runner of face of media and Tatulen, why Tatulen? Aha, DJ. Don't do that.
Second position, first runner.
Let them guess. Let them guess. Who do you think deserves second position? First runner up. First runner up. Who? Who? Okay, you go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, first runner-up, second position. Let's cheer up and make some noise for Miss Khadija Tibali. This is
If I
Wax nga ne nga Lucy nag soo xamante saa yu nekk ba gis ko status Lucy dox la bi ponte Lucy foo ko gis mu gaaw nga naan foo ko gis mu gën day ticket. A round of applause for Lucy guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting Empress and making this happen. Thank you to the entire team. Yes, and guys as well. Thank you guys so very much. Merci beaucoup. Jarama, Alabaraka.
The winner for the phase of the media 2024, ladies and gentlemen, the winner,
the first ambassador for Face of Media 2024. Make some noise for Empress now. Empress, again, you're pony.
So I'm very sharp at this.
Yes, that's
already morning.
Yes, ma'am.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am off your stage. We are off. We're going.
Yes.
Celebrate your moment. Congratulations to everyone. And then your brand ambassador, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Miss
Adipa Miss Adipatu Kuyate! Miss Adipatu Kuyate is the Face of Media 2024! Give it a round of applause for Adipatu. Congratulations, Adipatu Kuyate! Congratulations! Congratulations! Thank you, Mr. Shivo. Thank you.
Congratulations, Queen.
Thank you so much.
How do you feel after winning this day?
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, because everything wouldn't have been successful if, it wasn't God. And I feel so happy and I feel so grateful as well for myself, for believing in myself and for also pushing really harder to get this crown. And not just myself, but then the people that were also always there supporting me and pushing me and always believing in me. I'm so thankful, and thank you to all the audience too.
Were you expecting to be crowned as the queen for today?
Sorry?
Were you expecting to be crowned as a queen?
Yes, I definitely was expecting it because I know I've put in a lot of work, towards this pageantry, and it is something that I'm very passionate about as well. I could remember, waking up very early, like 4 a.m. in the morning, going for work, and then from work I go directly to rehearsals, and then by the time I get home it's almost like 10 to 11, and my dad is not the person that would allow his children to be out that late night. But then, I had to sacrifice and say to myself, look, you want this, so you need to work for it. And then, it happened. So, alhamdulillah.
So how will you feel today when you went home, when your dad said, wow, this is my queen today? How will you feel?
So my dad is the person that believes in me so much. Because I could remember every time that I have a competition, he's always like, you are smart. So what you need to do is to work harder to get to where you want to be. And I know he's going to be very happy. And that's my brother. They've always been here and they've been supporting. And everybody at home is going to...
Have you ever do this before?
Yes. Well, I did it at Face of Brikama and I was crowned queen. Face of Lamen, I was crowned queen. Face of Bandilini, I was crowned queen. Miss Brikama, I was first runner-up. And then Miss Gambia CRR, I was crowned queen. So I'm still learning. I'm still in the process and hoping to have bigger crowns as well. And thank you too for doing the coverage.
Remind the public which media house you from.
I am from ML's Focus, and I wouldn't do justice if I didn't say thank you so much to ML. He is really a superstar, and he stood by me like through the hardest times and even the times that I want to give up. ML has always been there. So I just want to say thank you so much to ML, and that I appreciate him a lot, because he could have made it his business and say it's just him and not help me out. But then this young man, anytime that I love youths like ML. Thank you.
What are the difficulties you have faced through this event?
And go do camping with different girls that I don't know. You know, it's a challenge, but then, you know, challenging myself to get to go out there and be exposed and, you know, make connections with the girls as well, because that was the dream of Empress, and alhamdulillah that came through. So Empress is a warrior woman. She's great. She's so fearless. She's a fighter, and mashallah, I'm proud of her.
Thank you. As I mentioned, challenges I would make like interesting. The mind is everything. What you want to be, you become. Congratulations to you once more. Thank you. Face of media at 2024. Ngeen gis na ba ci tay bi kii moo nekk sun crown queen yàlla jagle ko mu daal di ko win jërë ngeen jëf ba tey rek di leen waxal ngeen si nekk ki nga xamante ne mooy Fatou Diouf Gambian Talents TV jërë ngeen jëf.